Hi, for today's project I'll be crocheting a tank top, and for that project I'll be using Aunt Lydia's crochet thread number 3, and the color is sage. I have my scissors, I have my yarn needle to sew in all my loose ends. I have my 3.25 millimeter crochet hook. For this pattern I'll be using chain 100, and that is for an extra large size, and for the sake of time I've already gone ahead and I crocheted my foundation chain of 100, and now I'll start with the first row. Let me get some cord off my ball. Okay, for the first row it says to chain 100, and for this pattern I have to make 2 pieces, the front and the back. It says to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So the 4th chain from the hook will be 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And the first 3 chains counts as the first double crochet, and I have to make double crochet all along the chain strip. So I'll continue on with the double crochets. For the double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook, pull up the loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through the other 2 loops, and that's a double crochet. So now I have to double crochet all along the strip. So I'll continue on with my double crochets. Okay, it's going along. So I'll meet you back here when I'm finished crocheting across. I've now completed all the double crochets for this row. It's supposed to be, when you complete row 1, you should have 98 double crochets, and I've counted mine already. So the next step is to turn row 2. We are now on row 2, and you have to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and it says to double crochet in the next stitch. That's 2 double crochets because the chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. And now it says to front post double crochet around each of the next 2 stitches. So we have to make front post double crochet around each of these 2 other stitches, these 2 other double crochets. So front post double crochet, you yarn over, you go in from the front, you go behind the stitch, the double crochet, you yarn through, you pull up on the loop, and you make a regular double crochet. Now that's a front post double crochet. We have to do that one more time. Yarn over, pushing your hook from the front, pull up the loop, and you complete your double crochet as normal. So that's 2 front post double crochets, and we have to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So now we have to make a double crochet in each of these 2 other stitches. Crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and now we have to make a front post double crochet around these other 2 double crochets. So the pattern here is 1 double crochet in each of the 2 stitches, front post double crochet around each of these 2 stitches, and so on until you reach the end of the strip. So let me make a few more. I've now completed the double crochet in each of the 2 stitches, and now let me complete the front post double crochet around each of the next 2 stitches. You go in, pull up, complete your double crochet as normal, 1 front post double crochet, other front post double crochet, and double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So this is what it looks like so far. Two double crochets, 2 front post double crochets, 2 double crochets, 2 front post double crochets, 2 double crochets, and so on. So I'll complete the others off camera, and I'll meet you back when I've completed this row number 2. Now completed row number 2. Moving on to row number 3. As usual, you chain up 3, you turn and you chain up 3. There's a very good technique of when you have to chain up the 3 as the first double crochet. You chain up 2, 1 and 2, and you double crochet in the same stitch. That would avoid that space that you always have at the beginning of your chain 3 in the corner. See you don't see that space. Okay, so it says to chain 3, and it says to double crochet in the next stitch. There's 2 double crochets already made. And it says now to back post double crochet around each of the next 2 post stitches. Now the 2 front post double crochets that we made previously are these 2 here. So now we have to back post around these 2 front posts that were made on the previous row. So to back post, you yarn over, you go in from behind, you pick up your loop, and you complete your double crochet as normal. The only difference is you inserting your hook from the back. So yarn over again, You go in from behind, you bring through your loop, bring up your loop, complete your double crochet as normal, and that is a back post double crochet. And now it says to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and we have to repeat that same pattern across. So we have to double crochet in each of these 2 double crochets. We have to back post double crochet around these previous 2 front post double crochets. So we yarn over, go in from behind, pull through, complete your double crochet in a normal way. Do that again, go in from behind, pull up your loop, complete your double crochet. So this is the way this pattern is going for row number 3. We're gonna double crochet in each of the 2 double crochets from the previous row, and we're gonna back post double crochet in each of the 2 front posts of the previous row until we reach to the end of the strip. So I'm gonna continue on and meet you back when I've completed row number 3. Now I'll have the instructions for this crochet tank top in the description box, so you don't have to worry about not being able to follow it clearly or whatever. So I'll meet you back when I've completed row number 3. I've now completed row number 3. You can see the pattern that has been established. So for rows number 4 through row number 39, we have to repeat rows 2 and 3, which is this front post and back post double crochet rows. So for row number 4, we have to turn, chain up 3, but I'm gonna do chain 2, 1, 2, and double crochet in the same stitch. I'm gonna double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, so 2 false double crochets, and we're gonna front post double crochet in these 2 stitches. To front post double crochet, we're going to double crochet in these 2 stitches. So 1, and 2, and now we're going to front post double crochet again in these 2 stitches. So that will be the pattern up up until row number 39. So this is row number 4. So rows number 4 through 39, we'll be repeating rows number 2 and 3 to achieve the length that we need for this tank top. So I'll meet you back at the end of row 39 so we can continue on row number 40. I've now completed up to row 39 and I'm going on to row number 40. So row number 40 says to chain 1 and slip stitch in each of the first 5 stitches. So we're going to count the first 5 stitches. We're going to slip into 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You're going to slip stitch in those first 5 stitches. So slip stitch, first slip stitch, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then it says to chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to double crochet in this other stitch here. And now it says to front post double crochet around each of the next 2 posts. So these 2 posts, these 2 front post double crochets on the previous row, we're going to front post around each of those. First one, second one. 2 front post crochet completed. And now it says to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. We're going to double crochet in these 2 stitches following those 2 front post double crochets. So this is the first double crochet, second double crochet, and now it says to repeat the same thing all across. So what we are doing now is we're gonna do 2 more front post over these first, we're gonna do front post over each of these front posts from the previous row, then 2 double crochets, front post double crochet over the other 2 front posts, and so on until we reach to the last 4 stitches where we would leave those last 4 stitches on the other side unworked. So the last 4 stitches will be left unworked, because remember this row started, we had to slip stitch in 5. So therefore at the end of this row the last 4 stitches will remain unworked. So I'm going to continue on in this pattern, and when I reach to the end of the row I'll meet you back. I've now reached to the end of row 40 and I've left the 4 stitches unworked, the last 4 stitches unworked. So I'm going to turn the work around, and now row number 41, it says to chain 1 and it says to slip stitch in each of the first 5 stitches. So we're going to slip stitch in this first stitch. So 1 slip stitch, 2 slip stitch, 3, 4 and 5. And it says to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and it says to double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to double crochet in this other stitch. And now it says to back post double crochet around each of the next 2 post stitches. So the previous 2 front post double crochets, we're now going to back post around each of these 2 stitches. So yarn over, enter from the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through and pull through all 2 loops. That's a back post. We do another one, you enter from behind, pull up your loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the other 2. It's just the ordinary double crochet, but you're going in from the back of the post. So now it says to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. You're gonna double crochet in these 2 other stitches now. It's 1 and 2. And it says to repeat this all the way across, pretty much like row 40, until we come to the last 4 stitches. We're going to leave the last 4 stitches unworked. So I'll meet you at the end of this row 41. I've now completed row number 41, and I've left the 4 chains unworked. So for row number 42, it says to repeat row 40. For row number 43, it says to repeat row 3, and rows 44 to row 47, it says to repeat rows 2 and 3 alternatively twice, and row 48, it says to repeat row 2. So all those rows, because they're repeat rows, I'm going to do them off camera, and I'll meet you back for row number 49. I've now completed row number 48, and we are now moving on to row number 49. So let's turn our work around. And row 49 says to chain 3. So I'll do chain 3. But for every beginning chain 3, I normally chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch. It gives a nicer edging when you do that. And after the beginning chain 3, you double crochet in the next stitch. And after making that double crochet in the next stitch, it says to back post double crochet around each of the next 2 post stitches. So around these 2 post stitches will make back post double crochets. So you go in from the back, you enter from behind, pull up, pull through 2 loops, pull through the other 2 loops. It's just a regular double crochet, we enter from behind, pull up. Okay, now we have our 2 double crochet made, and it says to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So we're going to double crochet in each of these 2 stitches. We're going to back post double crochet again in these 2 stitches, and we have to repeat that 3 times. And after repeating that 3 times, it says we have to single crochet in the next 46 stitches. So I've already have my markers marked out for the 46 stitches, because we are now trying to form the neck part of the blouse. So after repeating this pattern 3 times, the 2 back post double crochet and the 2 double crochets, we're going to move on to completing the 46 single crochets all along. I already have my markers, and then we'll continue again to end this row with the back post stitches and the double crochet stitches. So I'll meet you up when I've completed, but let me complete this first part before we move on there. So back post to back post, to 1 double crochet in each of these 2 double crochets, back post around these 2 previous front post stitches, double crochet in each of these 2 stitches, okay. So that's the 3 times we had to repeat that pattern. So now we're going to complete our 46 single crochets straight across. Let me start with the single crochets. You have to single crochet in each stitch across 46 times. So when I've completed the 46 stitches across, I'll end this short section before the end, just as I did the beginning section where we made the front post double crochet and the single double crochet in each double crochet. So that will end row number 49, and I'll meet you back at the end of this row. We've now completed row number 50, and we are now, in row number 49, we are now moving on to row number 50. And row number 50, we turn, walk around, and we begin with our chain 3 as normal. This is to double crochet in the next stitch, and I crochet in this other stitch, and now it says to front post double crochet around each of the next 2 post stitches. So these 2 front post stitches from the previous row, we're gonna front post over each of those. So the front post, you yarn over, go under, pull up, and you make a regular double crochet. Yarn over, go in from the front, pull up, complete your regular double crochet. So that's our 2 front post stitches over the previous front post stitches. And we're going to continue on, double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochet stitches. And we're going to front post over the next 2 front post stitches as we did before, and we're going to repeat this 3 times. We're going to double crochet in each of these 2 stitches. Front post over these other 2 front posts. We're going to make a double crochet in each of these 2 double crochets. Now we're gonna front post over these 2 last front post stitches. Then we're gonna go on to our single crochet as we did on the previous row. We are now trying to get the neck formed. So what the pattern says now is to single crochet in each of the next 46 stitches. So we're going to start our single crochets as we did for the first 46 stitches. We're going to single crochet in those 46 stitches again, and then we're going to complete the other 3 sets of stitches for the front post and the single double crochets until we get to the end of the row. So now I'm going to go on with the 46 double crochet straight across until we get to this point, and I'll complete it as in the same manner as we started this row. So I'll continue walking on this row, and I'll meet you back as soon as I get to the end. Okay, I've now completed up to row 54 because it was all repeated rows. So now we're going to go on to the edging, which is around the sleeve area, this area of the sleeve, this area here. So the instruction says for this edging we are to walk in the ends of the rows. So we have to put 2 single crochet in this end space here and 1 single crochet in this other space, and we have to repeat this 6 times down. And when we reach right here where we have it look like steps, where we had to skip the 4 skip stitches on each row, we have to single crochet 4 times across and put 2 single crochet in each space, and we put 4 single crochet again under the skip stitch, the 4 skip stitches, and 2 single crochet in the space below, and again 4 single crochet across the skip stitches. So that's the edging for the sleeve. So we're gonna complete that now. So the instruction is to put 2 single crochet in this space, and 1 single crochet in this space at the end of that row, 2 single crochet in this space, 1 single crochet in this space, and we're going to repeat this all the way down until we reach to the skipped stitches that we had on each of the rows. We had to go in and skip the 4 stitches in on each row. So when we get to these like steps, shapes of steps, we're going to single crochet across 4 times, and then in the space we will put 2 single crochet in each of the spaces. And we're going to go across 4 single crochet and 2 single crochet in each of the spaces until the end of the row, and then we're going to repeat the same thing for the other side of the sleeve. After it's finished, you're going to go over and we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. So let's continue on with this edging. We have 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. We have to do that for 6 times. 2 single crochet, then 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochet. I crochet over that straggler so I wouldn't have to stitch it in when I'm finished. 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet. So that's 6 times. We repeat that, and now we're gonna single crochet across. One, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna put 2 single crochet in this space. 1, 2, and we're gonna repeat that 3 times. So now we're gonna go across 4 single crochet. Just have to get the needle in this one. One, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to put 2 single crochets in the space. 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet across 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this complete this arm section. This first arm section is now complete. So repeat the same thing for the other arm hole. So I'll meet you back and we'll attach both pieces together, because I've already completed the first section of the blouse. So when I'm finished with this other armhole, we'll come back and we'll put them all together and we'll complete our tank top. Okay, I've now completed the arm section for both pieces of the tank top, and the instructions now says that we should sew our shoulder seams and our side seams together. So we're gonna stitch up the shoulder seam as just this portion, this short portion here, from here to here for each shoulder. Same for the other side, from here over to the corner. This would be our shoulder seam, just that short space, and then we'll go down and we stitch our side seam together. We'll do it in even stitches. So let me start one of the seams. I've put the two right sides together, facing each other. So now I'll attach my yarn. I'll attach the yarn in the first couple of stitches, the first stitch on each side. Single crochet in the same place. You can use your yarn needle for this if you like, but I'm going to use the crochet hook, and I'll just single crochet along right across the edge. So we're going to pick up the even stitches facing each other and make single crochets. We can crochet over that straggler just to avoid having to stitch it in when we are finished. And for the shoulder, we would have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets. 6, so this is one shoulder complete. This is what it looks like. This is the shoulder strap, and let me turn it on the right side so you can see how neat it is. So we'll go across and we'll complete the other side in the same manner. Make 6 single crochets in from the outer edge, And after that, I'll complete my side seams, and I'll meet you back where we would continue on with the edging to go all around the tank top. I've now completed the second shoulder of the tank top. I've also completed the side seams, both of them, both side seams. I've according to the pattern, I've made the edging around the sleeve area, just single crochet straight around, and around the neck, the neckline, one row of single crochet straight around. The same for the other arm sleeve, single crochet straight around the edge. And for the bottom of the bottom edging, that's 3 rows. The first row is a row of single crochet straight around. The second row is a row of double crochets straight around. And the third row, we had the back post double crochet in each double crochet straight around. The back post double crochet in each double crochet straight around. That was the edge. That's how the edging goes for this tank top. It's very pretty. I'm happy with the way this turned out. I hope you like this tutorial. Please like, please leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching. I'll leave you a nice photograph to see exactly how it's fitting at the end of the clip. Again, thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Bye.